Welcome to the Unique Show. This is your host, Unique, with another episode. It's 2024. I shot this in 2024. There's a big chance it will premiere like late January or another year, like another month. So, but since this is the 3rd of January, 2024, so this is the time that I've recorded this video. So it just feels right to say we made it to the new year. We made it. We've made it. Through the trauma, through the pain, through all the illnesses, we made it to 2024. And you're blessed to be around, because when you wake up every time, and like, it's a blessing, because you can make changes to your life that can make a significant lifestyle change that can bring you whatever you want, as long as you're not having some crazy dreams, but as long as you believe in those craziest dreams, they can come to life. So we are here to talk about finance. This is the Unique Show, Married to Money. We're talking about money now, man. We're talking about money. So I just want to share a little bit about what I did with my first bonus. I have a job now, and I'm so grateful to have a job. And I just got my first bonus. Actually, I even forgot what date I put my bonus in. Actually, I don't want to tell people which date when I get my bonus. Some people, it's their birthday. Some people, you can choose whatever month you want. Mostly it's people's birthday. So I don't want to tell people when is my bonus, because people just generally have a sense of entitlement when it comes to people's achievements and people's money. Like, I don't know why people love asking for money. Like, hey, make your own money. Why you gotta come to me and ask me about? You're not part of my budget. Like, can I enjoy my money myself, please? Like, the only people that could feel entitled to my money is my kids, but I don't have kids, so nobody's entitled to my money. I don't care who you think you are. Like, you're not entitled to my money. My money, I make my own money, and it's for myself and whatever I want to do with this tool called money, right? So what did I do with my bonus? My bonus, man, like, it helped me a lot. I got a car installment that I need to pay every month, which minuses the amount. But I don't want to say how much I've had. I don't think it's my place to talk about how much I make. But this is what I did with my first bonus. Normally, before the month starts, I write a budget of what I want to do with my money. But in recent months, it became like I stick to the same budget every time. I almost know what to do with my money now. It's almost like it's wired into me. And it's good to write budgets, like to write your budget down. Most people don't write like budgets, just like, I think most people have like the idea of what they want to do with their money, so, but it's good to write your budget of what you want to do with all your money, whether you're putting it to needs, wants, investments, and savings, and whatever. So to write it down, I love money. Like, I love to talk about money. I love finance. I like to see my money grow. So for me, it's very important to write a budget, to see where my money goes, to track where my money goes, to see where I can make improvements, to see what I can cut down to make my life, amazing. So when I got my first bonus, I was so excited, because your bonus is basically 2 times the amount that your salary, right? So now I'm blown away. I'm not used to having this amount of money. Actually, I'm lying. I'm not used to having it like consistently, right? So I see these big numbers now in my account, and I'm like, and the first thing that I wanted to do was, I need to make my studio better. I need to have 2 cameras, because I did have 2 cameras, but the other camera broke. So now I have 1 camera. So I was like, man, the first thing that I had in my mind was, I need to make my show to be better than what it is. Instead of you watching from one angle, you could watch from a different angle, see, because it's interesting to the viewer, right? But I thought about it. I was like, man, I'm a filmmaker, right? Before I did the job that I did, I was heavy into filmmaking, and I used to buy a lot of equipment where I end up buying equipment that I never use. I would buy smoke machines and buy different lights, but at least lights is something that you always use. But some things were just like, even buying drones. I'm like, what am I? I don't even use a drone that much, you know. So I'd buy all these things, which I'm like, and it's quite expensive. I'm like, is it really gonna serve me at this time? So I thought about it. I'm like, man, I do want a nice setup. I understand. I want my shows to be better than what they are, but currently, let me just get better at telling, at going to this new direction, which is to talk about finance. Let me just learn to tell a better story. Maybe I could learn to edit better, instead of jumping into cameras. And cameras are expensive. Like, if I bought cameras, it would take basically all my budget. So I was stressing about it. I was like, I'm not sure what I want to do with my money. I don't think I should, buy a camera. And I came to the conclusion that, I don't think it's the right time for me to monetize this film studio. I didn't write a budget for because this is like a business now. If I wanted to buy expensive equipment, like, this is an expensive hobby for me. Like, this is not a hobby anymore, because if I want to buy great equipment and offer good stuff, that means this is a business now, right? And will I get the monetary return from what I take out? And the answer was no. I don't think I'm gonna make enough money from buying this expensive gear to appear like, oh, my studio is great. I think with what I have is doable. If people find what I'm saying informative and worthwhile, they'll watch, regardless of it being one camera. But I do wanna improve my studio and have more and have different angles, of course. But I don't think this is the right time for me to put my money into that. So from that, I was like, man, I'm not gonna buy a camera. I'm not gonna buy two cameras. Let me wait, because I could buy one camera, but the difference is, you're gonna see the difference in quality. So, it's either buy similar cameras, but I want to go into like filmmaking, which is do like short stories, and hopefully get a deal with Netflix. Netflix, I hope you're watching. I want to get a deal with you. So I scrapped that out. I'm like, I'm not gonna buy a camera. And another idea was, I don't know, there's something about money that tells you like, oh man, you need to travel more. You need to, basically reward yourself, do things that will benefit you and your mental health, and and I wanted to go out. I'm saying I'm gonna go partying. I'm gonna travel, but I'm like, man, I don't think that's necessary. Actually, the whole of December, I told myself, I'm not gonna do any dumb stuff, man. I'm gonna try and save my money in December. If I can go through if I can survive the peer pressure of December. And funny enough, I took days off in December. I shouldn't have, because the best way to save money is when you're working, But I just had a thought like, man, why am I wasting money on stupid stuff, right? Money is always can buy you freedom. So you gotta use your money to the best of your advantage, like to your best ability. And I was like, man, the best thing for me to do right now is to invest my money. So I took like 80% of my money, and I put on investment. I put everything on investment, and the money that I kept was the money that I normally have on a month-to-month basis. So I just kept my regular the money that I would have if I paid off my car, and I was left with just my with my needs and wants. So I'd keep that amount, and that amount is mostly like 7,000. So I'm like, yeah. And I don't even use 7,000. Like my needs are not even that much. Like for myself, it's like I spend like 4,000 maximum on like petrol and food, and minus, maybe you can maybe can go to 5,000 if there's like accommodation, but I don't pay for accommodation right now in the place that I'm in. So it's not a lot. So I thought the best way for me is to put on investing, and I put on easy equities. I put on all my platforms right now. They're very healthy in terms of investment, and I'm proud of where I am financially in taking that stride. I didn't see the need to like go out to watch events or anything like that. I mean, I got a nice TV, I got a nice sound bar at home. and I could play music and drink alcohol at home than going out. And and it's good, but it's one of those things that I've decided to cut out. And I think that's what I did with my budget. So I wanted to share that of the steps that I'm taking to go to the next level in terms of like financial building. And I'm really happy. I'm really happy where I am. My portfolios right now, they're looking healthy, and I would like to say that I've met the target that I was hoping to achieve in terms of my portfolio, which is, drum roll, I can't tell you what that is. Someone said I mustn't share I shouldn't share how much my portfolio is worth, but I can gladly say I've gone to my portfolios, all my 3 portfolios combined, they make 100,000 rands. So I'm grateful for that. We'll see what we have for this coming year. I still wanna save more money and invest and see where that's gonna take me. So we'll see you in another episode. This is Unique. See you in the next episode. Cheers.